play to win,
Exactly.
you'll get it because what the saying go, you miss 100% of the shots that you do not take.
Yeah.
Can you dig it? You gotta take your shot,
Hey,
man. You
man.
gotta take your shot.
Hey, on yourself again. Somebody put a post. Somebody say, all of us ugly to somebody, some of us pretty or handsome to somebody. See? It's perception.
Yeah, I was
Right.
always I was always too short. I had to get on my tiptoes everywhere I went. I'm like, man, go let
See?
some old tall brother break your heart then.
There you go. But see, I'm short. Somebody might like some short people.
Yeah,
They
like, hey, man, we're
somebody
making a
might
comeback,
like
brother.
some.
We made a comeback, man. Spud Webb helped all that, brother. When Spud Webb was dunking and stuff, man, he helped the short brothers make a comeback.
Hey, bro,
we
one
here to stay.
time, sisters was more into light skin. It's just sisters in light skin. But one time, sisters was more into light skin. There's a brown and chocolate, bro.
Shout out to all my 3430 brothers.
Right. You gotta know who you are. You know what I mean? Again, 'cause stuff can change with people. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So now we got what's trending. You know, we got stuff that's trending, you know, on social media. So what may be fly today may not be fly tomorrow. That's why you gotta be true to who you are.
Well, yeah, man. Be you,
Right.
man. Be you.
You
You're
know what I'm
gonna
saying?
what it say? There's a saying.
Yo-
You got business, be you, right? SINESS. Bull. BULL. But be you. You're gonna be you. One day you're gonna be about that business or about that bull, man. Cause like I said, it goes up and down. Those trends, man, fade. Say, man, before we get up out here and everything, though, man, I know we want to talk about the Streets of Talking segment, man. Mr. Vincent Booker, I want you to go and hit something on that real quick, man, because like I told you guys, I want to be mindful of your time and everything as well. But we definitely want to get people what they want. Can you dig it? But Mr. Vincent Booker, man, what in your area, man, how the streets been talking? Now let me let y'all know something about Vincent Booker, man. He travels in areas that you know that the common man can't go to. He can't get to. He got special access, right? So when we talk about the streets of talking, we ain't talking about just typical streets, man. You know, this cat has access to just streets, just anyway, man. Mr. Vincent Booker, let the people know what the streets are talking about, man.
Man, actually, bro, they talking about actually what you asked me to watch today, earlier. That video about that, This is America.
Yeah.
That brother right there, man, with all the different meanings and all the different points, yes, with all the different points that brother was making, man. And this is what they talking about. Like, a lot of people get it, and a lot of people don't. You know what I mean? My take on it is that there's a lot off in that video that people need to pay attention to. If you haven't watched it, watch it. And it's very interesting, man. It's very interesting. And that brother, he did that. You know what I mean? Like, he did that. Like, there was some things, you know, I didn't notice the first time, but I watched it again and I caught it. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much what's going on, man. And people are talking about it. Like, the video went viral. And everybody got their own spin or their own take of what they see in it. And, you know, my take is, if you haven't watched it, watch it. You know what I mean? Some of it, like, I'm familiar with subliminals. I see the picture that brother was trying to paint. And he did a job of it, man.
Oh, excellent job of it, man. Excellent job of it. And then using the platform that it has and the notoriety and using that platform to really get us to see it. And it didn't take a whole bunch of one thing or the other. He just, here it is, it's right in your face. And see the thing of what say a hit dog or say ouch, right? A hit dog or holler. So you're going to have those people, as you say, that's going to be on both sides of it. But it's really not for argument. These are facts. Facts don't lie. These are things that actually happened. This was going on. And did you guys see, though, man, one in the first one, when y'all saw how they how when they were just grabbing the gun, every time there was a violent scene, somebody came through with a little red cloth and kind of like just grabbed the gun and just kind of took care of it. Y'all saw that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Powerful imagery.
Oh my gosh, yeah, man, it really is,
Powerful
man.
imagery.
And that's
showing
art,
how
though,
we
right?
be dancing. Showing how we like to party while real stuff going on too. That's what.
Right.
Yeah. You're right, man. I mean, that's the thing. But think about it, man. That brother didn't. You know, you ever been to a hospital before, right? And then they had to put them little things on you, man, for like the EKG or whatever, right? And then they got their stick, right? But then they get ready to have to pull them off. They got to pull the hair and stuff like that out with it too, and it hurt, right? And then they don't take their time with it. They just go and rip it off, right? This cat came and just ripped the Band-Aid off. He's okay. Here it is. We're not finna play, and he's not really just doing a whole bunch of talking about it to the sake of just I'm just talking. The video. Watch the video. You don't really have to say much about that, man. So I see why he did it, and I see the level of that detail, right? That he took this. So these are hard. Same reason why they was mad at Bill Cosby, man, Brandon and Vincent, long time ago. Remember that? When he came and said, y'all need to do this, y'all need to, Bill Cosby did. So much so, they were still mad at him when he got convicted of going, what they say? That's what he get. That's what he get. Got the nerve to tell people this and that. So this guy's doing it through art, and it's a young brother. It's brilliant. I mean, I absolutely think it's brilliant. I told Vincent about it this morning, and Vincent said, okay, man, they're going to check it out. He said he watched it a few times. And I told him, you're going to need a few times. You're going to need a few times with it, man, because it really is in your face, man.
Yep. I think, like you said, you know, again, tapping into yourself. What keeps, you know, like, I know, like, you can pull my coat or something. You know, we brothers. This, my coat or something. I don't need no yes people around me. Hooray, you know what I mean? Like, I need somebody to tell me, no, bro, I don't think that's right. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, I need that. And see, and I say that because a lot of people don't like constructive criticism. And like you were talking about Bill Cosby issue. Bill Cosby's contribution allows him to have some constructive criticism because look at what he's done for black people, even with the imagery. And going back to what we said again with the you know, different world, the Cosby Show, and all this. You see what I'm saying? Fat Albert too. So again, and how many people careers who launched after the Cosby Show, like Eddie Griffin and all that. So you know, his contributions to, you know what I'm saying, the black people as a whole allows him, you know, to have some kind of criticism because of what he was trying to do positive. But if your criticism outweigh your contributions, I don't think nobody want to hear you too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you definitely right, bro. It becomes remember that scenario we talked about a long time ago? Gnat or bumblebee? You become that gnat.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's a bad situation. That's a messed up situation in my opinion with that brother, man. Because
yes, sir.
Yeah, very bad. And the point that I will make about it with that Me Too legislation, my whole thing is
that's what did it, bro. That's what fixed it more.
My thing that I would feel like as a people, what we need to attack and what we need to be vocal about it is if they're going to use the Me Too as legislation to convict individuals, like, don't stop up, because if you go back 70, 80 years past that, you don't see a gruesome picture. You know what I mean? So, and that's what kills me. That's what kills me about with Bill Cosby. They allow people to go back 40 years and say Me Too. We'll go back 100 years to where our ancestors were getting raped and being murdered. You know what I mean? Don't stop it. Don't stop at the 50 years. Keep on going. You know? but you know what this?
Now you just gone too far, Vincent.
I agree exactly with him. And I'm going to tell you, what Vincent is saying.
I know what he's saying.
Because now I know you know, but I just want to, because he made me think of this for our listeners. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that old Susanna. I just read about that, bro, a couple weeks ago. Oh, Susanna, hey man, black people told him take that statue down because it was a slave sitting at his feet on that statue. So you see this stuff is changing. So think about that, bro. And it's kind of tying in what we're saying. These people lost the Civil War, right?
Right.
And Robert E. Lee, they got schools and stuff named after. People say, when have you gave praise to losers? They lost. You know what I mean? So why these people got statues? So now, and I remember going to school. Because, man, we still remember that stuff. They did us so wrong without it. Oh, Susanna, don't cry. Man, they got a slave at his foot, bro. Them statues. And I forgot to state, they just got that statue took down, bro. And we should be doing this stuff because it's tying into what Vincent saying, not just the Me Too. Yes, we should go back 100 years when we got Thomas Jefferson raping Sally Henderson. What all about the Sally Henderson we didn't hear about?
Right.
So let's go on and do this thing like it's supposed to. But you know why they don't do it? Because there's a lot of racism, classism. We know what all this is about. And black people be lost in the South because, you know, it's a sensitive subject because so many sisters have been raped and touched and all that. So they not looking at it from their perspective because we can't expect them, bro, because they looking at it from the perspective that they uncle might touch them. You know what I mean? So I can't fault them, you know, because we don't know how that feels, bro. You know what I mean? When a woman something like that's taken away from her. So that's something she'll never probably come to terms with. You know what I mean? So I understand it. That's why I don't say nothing about that. But this is these levels to these fights. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because he was trying to get NBC. You know, there's more to this stuff than that. Right. And they destroyed his legacy. Not to me personally, but when you talk about
not to me either personally. Overall, but like you said, though, that's just imagery, though, man. And that's what it does. Imagery. Again, that's imagery, and they put the imagery out that he wanted to put it out. But like I said, that's the same thing we talked about with the video, though. That's the imagery that he wants to put out now. Now the narrative is happening. The conversation is happening now, and so you have to have that kind of conversation, and then maybe we can get to some kind of truth to some understanding in this thing. But my biggest thing is that, you know, we as a community, I say this all the time, though, I am my brothers and my sisters keeper, and we have to have this sense of community that we do need each other, because we look at every other community that doesn't look like ours, and they have their own touch of their community where, you know, this is an Asian community, this is an Hispanic community, oh, this is a black community, right? You know, so I want it to be able to be said, you know, to change that narrative, you know, one piece of trash at a time, one negative thought at a time, one person at a time, because again, by design, by choice, right? On purpose. Let's live a life of purpose on purpose, not just go live our life and exist and just go through the motions. You know, then we can start seeing some better things. Like you say, bro, it's what's that, my man?
I just said it's a new day, though, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Up, bro.
Yeah, man. It is.
Black people are waking up, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like I see it. And black people starting their own businesses and stuff. Just look on your social media, bro. You see, I don't care if it's big or not. It's like it's young, and they young, bro. Right. They're young too. Like like a little later, but just like that brother who did that video, he young, bro. You know, old dude.
It's a lot of business-minded people out here, though, man. Yeah. You know, but some people may think this is crazy, but thanks to Donald Trump, man, a lot of people are thinking different in a lot of different areas. It's forcing the different mindsets, and not all in a bad way, and not all in a good way either. I'm just good at business. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So I'm just watching it, and not because I'm choosing either side. So y'all fans don't just start clicking me like unliking my stuff because I'm saying
don't be
that,
like
man.
I gotta be like Kanye.
Don't do me like that. No, I'm just saying though, because it's changing the conversation though, man, and it's for the better in some ways. But
nobody's all bad, bro. It's going back to what you just said. Just like Donald Trump, you know, it's business, man. He business. That's his thing, and he don't bought a lot of business. So you can't look at him and just say, you know, now we know a lot of stuff we disagree with. Yeah. Just like this oil spill, it's Donald Trump who really got this subject started, not Obama. So you know what I mean? Right. I'm just being honest, bro, for business. But do I like him or I want to be cool with him? Because he's doing it for the greater good. It don't got nothing to do with me personally. Let's not get it twisted. Right. It's him benefit. You know what I mean? I just happen to benefit because of it. But, you know, no person is all bad, bro. But if you're bad outweigh your good, you're a big problem.
I'll balance, baby. I'll balance.
Also,
your wife won't even hold your hand and pull it. Boy, you out of there. I'm talking about for real. Double talk.
And it's another issue too that people are talking about, and it's with the legalization of marijuana, because you have a lady, I forget her name, and she's out there in New York, but she's getting a lot of flack because she made a statement and she said that she feels like being that the African American communities have suffered behind, you know, with marijuana illegal, that the African American communities should have first deals as far as opening up the dispensaries. She was like, they should be given the first, everything that they need to open up the businesses first, because we the ones that's been impacted by it. But then you also have a black community that's saying, no, she's stereotyping black people. So
it's always that. You're right.
It's controversial, but here's another thing too, man. This is brother, and he's